Coming up is airing today. That's some cooluno-9, you know. Teen Titans Robin is a great day Crashout, which makes sense. Now based on the thumbnail, he's gonna go over, you know, different fights, all that kind of good stuff. Now, as a Titan fan myself, I can agree that Robin has crashed out a lot because, you know, and we've seen from his previous video, Robin crashing out. I guess the guy in Tokyo, Robin came a crash out. Very much so a crash out. But yeah, let's get into it.
Now this video a continuation to the Robin video I made.
You brought it up. I reacted to that. By the way, if y'all actually not thinking about it, y'all don't know the lore of that, right? Basically, that guy put up to their hood, started blowing up the stuff, clowning them, straight Michael Jackson smooth criminaling them, straight moonwalking on the Titans, giving them the hands. They said, bet, pulled up to Tokyo, Robin hawked them down. And that's basically where that fight took place. He did crash out. Now, he wasn't even the main villain. The main villain was a guy who had ink powers. Keep up. He had ink powers who basically, whatever he made with the ink, could copy whatever he created with the ink's abilities. Example, he made Titans to fight Titans, and they had the Titans' abilities. That was kind of crazy. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, both him and his creations were giving Titans the nastiest of hands, the craziest of hands. Like, but you know, they wanted because you know, heroes always win type beat. But they was getting dropped. They almost got put in the pack. I'm not gonna lie.
7 months ago, and I said I'd give y'all another one. Better late than never. But today we're gonna go over 4 or 5 fights of Robin just being the crash out he is.
Also, I think, if I remember correctly, the villain of that movie did all of that because his comic company got shut down or something like that.
So let's get to it. First fight we on today is Robin versus Slade. And
based on the surroundings, I know this is the hallucination arc. Dead in the night, flashing lights, middle of the woods. This is the arc where basically Robin picked up a mask, Slade's mask that they had in the basement. So basically, I don't know how Slade did this. This is some Batman level plotting. He put some kind of stuff in the dust of his helmet. So when Ryan picked it up, he started hallucinating about Slade, and the hallucinations was so real that he was getting boxed up. Like, I want you to picture Baki and Ashura and King and Ashura, right? And like there are shadow boxing modes that they do, but instead of, you know, going tit for tat, blow for blow, it just Robin getting dog walked, like so bad that he's getting beat up in real life type beat. Like, how you shadow box him, but the shadow is on unboxing. Like that's absurd. That's absurd. But yeah, I also remember that the Titans knew he was tripping, and then Robin escaped, right? And then Raven would use the powers to go inside his mind, and then inside his mind, he saw Slade boxing Robin, and then Robin, when fake Slade smacked the goofy out of Robin, he hit him so hard that Raven that was trying to find him through his mind got smacked out of it and fell back from a limitation. That was funny.
Robin saw Slade's ass in the forest. He started booking it to dog. Over here platforming on tree branches just to get the dog. Then Robin threw one of his burner rings at Slade and his ass teleported. Right then and there, if I'm Robin, I would have started questioning what's going on, because bro ain't never done that before.
That's fair.
But we all know if Robin sees somebody wearing an orange mask, his ass is on go. So Robin takes his burner ring out the tree and Slade's above him. His ass is egging Robin on, and that pisses dog off. And has his ass still platforming on these tree branches trying to get these nasty ass combos off on dog, hitting nothing but air balls as Slade is dodging.
Yeah, I ain't got no facts. Like, fake Slade was doing this, man. Robin so bad. Like, Robin was airballing his attack so much. He was airballing more than Celtic Shaq. Bro was airballing more than Shaq at a 3-point line. That's how much he was missing his shots.
Each and every single one, until they both stopped on this big ass tree branch. And Robin was finna continue with that hand, but Slade was like, hold on a second there. Slade says, I only freed cinder block to get your attention. I place seismic generators all over this city, and in 3 hours, them bitches gonna explode and crack your city in two. And we all know Robin was not finna have that. So dog pulled out his bow staff and started trying to piece up Slade, but his ass is still dodging. Slade's ass then jumped off this tree and Robin followed after his ass. And not only that, his ass threw his damn bow staff at Dog.
Like a spear.
But before it can even make contact.
Like a spear. Keep in mind, he did it at full force. Now, granted, if he hit Slade, it probably wouldn't have killed him because he had armor on, but anybody else that would have impaled. And keep in mind, I want y'all to remember how hard this Robin would be using his staff. Like the first time he met Starfire, which is the same day all the Titans came together, right? He swung his staff at Starfire so hard. Keep in mind, he has no idea who Starfire is, what she is. He swung, and she went flying across the street, hitting a car, dancing it, and then his staff shattered. So think about how hard he must have swung that bit. That's insane.
Contact Slade's ass teleported again. And I just gotta talk to y'all for a second, man. Look at Robin's bow staff wedged in the ground, bro. If that hit Slade, if that hit literally any person ever, that nigga would have been dead. Robin might need to go to jail for attempted murder, man. This is an all metal bow staff, dog. And he be throwing this and hitting niggas with this at full force. Like, if I'm not dead, I got brain damage at the very least, nigga. You need to chill.
Like, the only saving grace is that the staff is hollow. Granted, it's probably more durable than steel, but due to the fact that it has to close in on itself, it's hollow.
But then the rest of the Titans pull up on Robin and they're like, dude, where your ass been? We was just boxing cinder block and you were nowhere to be seen. And Robin's like, Slade is back. Cyborg's over there like, that nigga fell in the volcano. There's no way he's back. And at this point in time, I'm like, roll on a second. What's going on? What do you mean Slade fell in the volcano? Because Robin clearly been boxing, bro, this whole time. But Robin tells the rest of the Titans about the plan Slade has about cracking the city in two. And he sends them all off into different directions while him and Starfire go after Slade. So as Starfire and Robin are walking through the forest looking for Slade, Beast Boy, Raven, and Cyborg get to the places Robin.
Now, he's probably about to mention the fact they don't find bombs. Like I said, they're not real. Slade's not real right now. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I paused to talk about. Imagine how crazy it is. You're rolling with your friend, right? And he just took off out of nowhere, and you don't see what he's chasing after, but he does. But he does because only he can see it. Chasing after something like this, you would think he's crazy, and they do, rightfully so. Because I still remember when they went down to the basement where Robin had went out to, and they literally seen him. Wait, was it a basement? It was like a junkyard. I forgot. But basically, they seen him getting beat up by nothing but pure air. Like, bro was messed up and everything. He was getting beat up by pure air. They was like, this nigga's crazy. Like, they was like, this man needs to drop the perk 30s, the cocaine, whatever he's on. He need to stop it. Because he looked insane.
I told him the bombs was going to be. They get there and they're like, Robin, there is not a goddamn thing here, bro. I don't know what Slade told you, but he was not telling you the truth. And Robin ass start getting mad. He throws his phone. It's like, goddamn useless ass niggas, bro. I should have did this shit myself. But then he sees Slade and he starts booking it towards him while Starfire is looking at bro like, what is he doing?
Right.
And as soon as he saw bro, he was on go. He threw 3 bombs at Slade, used it as a smoke screen to try to get this combo off on Dog. He missed the first punch. He went for the second one. Slade caught that hoe and palm strike that nigga in his ribs. Slade tried to stomp his ass out, but Robin dodged and went for the leg sweep, but Slade jumped out of the way. He then lost his 6'4" ass nigga as thunder strikes and Slade is right behind Dog. Robin turns around and gets clocked with this mean ass right hook.
Now, you guys are probably wondering, right? How something that's not real is doing this much damage. Baki explained it, but I'll explain it too. When something looks or seems real enough, your body reacts in a way to where whatever was supposed to happen starts to faintly happen. Example. Alright, a few weeks ago I had a dream, being in a car, and a snake bit me. And when I got the snake off me, I woke up and I still like faintly felt as if I said bit by a snake. The brain is a scary thing.
Sent his ass a flying, and then Starfire calls out for Robin, and Slade's like, damn, that's crazy. Got a blast as he starts hitting the jets. Robin told Starfire to get Slade, but Slade just ran right past her while Starfire was dumbfounded. She's like, what are you talking about, dude?
Nobody there,
Robin then pulls up on Starfire, grips her ass up and says, ain't no way your dumb ass let Slade get away. He ran right past your ass. And Starfire's like, nigga, there is no one there.
Not a soul.
As it then hits Robin that he was hallucinating this whole time. Bro was fighting literal fragments of his imagination and losing. And Hotspot and Robin is cool now because Hotspot got a call from Robin because he doesn't know what to.
What was it the Brotherhood of Evil or something like that? I don't know. Well, basically, this was the arc where the Titans went around getting like honorary members to be Titans, and Brain and his allies were going Titan to Titan, honorary Titan by honorary Titan, maxing them out, beating them up, capturing them, right? And they was able to find each one because they got a communicator. I forgot who they got it from, and then they proceeded to use the communicator to find other Titans and honorary Titans, and started beating them up. Madame Rouge was a problem this whole entire arc because she really couldn't be hit for real or be hurt because her thing is shapeshifting and using her body to change it into different ways because she can mess with her atoms in crazy ways. So she has control over all her atoms to the point where she's just damn near impossible to beat in a physical altercation. Now, how they went around defeating each Titan and each honorary Titan is because the Brainiac gathered all the Titan villains and pretty much everybody who hated Titans in the first place, and he sent out groups to each Titan and honorary Titan who are coordinated enough and whose powers are perfect fitting enough to fight those individuals to bring them in. Basically, he picked up people who counter other people's abilities and sent them off. But anyway, besides the point, back to Nance.
To trust anymore. But the Robin that called Hotspot was Madame Rouge, and she can shapeshift. And as soon as the real Robin comes out, so does Madame Rouge. And Hotspot over here losing his mind. He like, alright, this is crazy, bro. Try to boom them both with these fire blasts. He missed, but now.
Two things I gotta say about that. One, I would have trust issues after fighting Madame Rouge because if you go back and watch this arc, you will see that she basically shows up as an ally or a random person every time she goes to fight an enemy, or almost every time, to the point where I would just never want anybody near me when I know she's in the same city as me, because I wouldn't know who to talk to. And she always sneaks you when she can, like second your guard down, mink. All right, that's the first thing we'll talk about. The second one is Hotspot was crazy for that. He wasted no time trying to figure out who was who. He said, I guess 2 people about to die, and then blasted. Now, Robin wasn't acrobatic. He would have got hit by that, and then Hashi would have had a whole body on his hands. But what Hotspot did isn't as crazy as what Robin does to Madame Rouge later, which he's probably going to talk about since this is included in his fight.
Madame Rouge and Robin started throwing their hands. Robin put out the murder ring and started trying to cook Madame Rouge, but she was dodging every single one of his attacks until she hit his ass with this handstand kick and knocked his ass all the way back. But as his ass was flying,
hit that boy with a whole jury combo hit technique, a whole jury hit, old taking it maneuver hit. Over here boxing Robin up like she playing Mortal Kombat. All right. That was corny. All those were fighting game references. Wow, I'm stuttering. I have jokes. I have a lot of jokes to give y'all, but my stuttering does not help my case because it ruins the landing of the joke. I'm sorry. It is what it is, though.
Back, he threw that murder ring, but Madame Rouge caught that hole and threw her right back at Robin.
The fact that that was an explosive battering she caught and it didn't go off.
Dog dodged out the way though. And Madame Rouge and Robin's voice is like, them toys not gonna work on me, playboy. And Robin was like, alright, then come see me with their hands, pussy. Oh, yeah. The real Robin tried to go for this punch leg sweep combo, but Madame Rouge dodged out the way, bounced off this wall and tackled Robin. Her ass tried to go for this flying kick, but Robin dodged as he bounced off a wall to hit her. I don't even know, man. Nigga just did that to do that. There was no follow-up, no attack. Bro just jumped off a wall and landed back on his feet just to get hit with an uppercut. And his ass deserved that upper, because what was he trying to do? While Robin's ass was floating in the air, Madame Rouge gripped that nigga up out the air, pulled him to her, and started trying to assimilate, bro. What in the thing is your problem, man? Get off of him. But Robin breaks free as Madame Rouge started putting that pressure on dog, but Robin grabbed a punch and threw her ass through a wall. He tried to finish her ass off with this mean ass.
First of all, Batman and Robin are not humans, but I refuse to believe it, because the amount of force it would take to throw somebody like that is... They're peak human, as they say. I'm doing it wrong.
Ass right, but she dodged. Tried to kick Robin, but he blocked and spun her ass around like a damn Beyblade. Then he hit her ass with this mean ass kick, sent her ass flying. But Madame Rouge did not take too kindly to that. Gripped that little nigga up and started slamming him against the wall repeatedly. She is doing this nigga dirty. After she got done putting it in bro's stomach, she was finna hit Robin with a coup de grace, but his ass dodged out the way. But Robin gets up and starts calling Madame Rouge ugly. Her ass is like, alright, little nigga, and pins his ass against the wall. And while Robin...
Notice she went back to her normal form after he called her ugly, because she was like, who are you talking to? She was like, who are you talking to? Because that's absurd. But besides the point, I think this is the scene where I forgot what it was. Robin blows up a bomb, and Hotspot, instead of like grabbing Robin and dipping off, because later on she after this she gets the Hotspot and it's at boxing, but he loses her, right? The second you lost line of sight, because she was running away from him. You should have flown back to where Robin was, picked her up and dipped out. But you wanted to box her. You got beat up. That's your fault.
Pin on the wall, his ass is like, well, there's only one way out of this. As he nukes both of them. I mean, look at this mean ass explosion from that one little bomb. We go back to Hotspot as he looks up and he's like, oh shit, Robin, but not.
Now I think about it, I don't know how Robin survived that.
It was just Madame Rouge in disguise. And as soon as she took off that disguise, Hotspot started trying to mow her ass down.
Right there in that moment, when she went over the roof, he could have flew over to Robin, cleared the dust out, grabbed Robin, put him on his back, flew out. It would have been golden. It would have been good, Gucci, good, crisp. But nah, bro, in the box for no reason.
He is dipping and dodging out of the way until Hotspot loses her ass. Just for her cheating ass to drop from the top of a building, stomping little bro in his back.
That's what you get.
And oh, nah. Madame Rouge just starts violating Hotspot, bro, cause she's finna hit this nigga with the nastiest combo I done ever saw. Her ass starts running while dragging this nigga's head across the ground.
Like
her ass then picked his ass up, started slamming up against building after building after building, just to throw his ass. But she wasn't done there, cause after Hotspot got up, she gripped his ass up, slung his ass on a wall just to pull him closer and hit him with his backflip kick. That combo was diabolical, man. But Madame Rouge goes inside this building to finish off Hotspot, but she backed off. She was finna get her shit cooked. And Hotspot starts trying to mow her ass down again. She's dodging, but he starts spinning and he hits her ass with this tornado drop kick. And
I know that was hard. That was a hard ass move. But my thing about this whole situation is, right, they have plenty of times where they knocked Madame Rouge away to where they could have like just like met up, dipped off, and pieced out. But they spent so much time trying to knock her out or box her when realistically, y'all have not been able to really hurt her for real this whole time. Y'all should just regrouped and ran. Because Robin came there on his ship. They could have just flew over to the ship, got in the coop. But nah, they want to box and get beat up.
And then he starts walking her ass down all menacing, like, who does bro think he is? He was just getting violated 3 seconds ago. You do not have the right to walk all nonchalant like in front of her, dog. I'm not gonna lie. But Hotspot's ass starts charging up and he shoots this mean ass fireball at her. And this gets the actual Robin's attention as he goes over to the destruction.
Bro said,
Hotspot starts walking away, but we see a hand come pop out of the rubble. But we go back to Hotspot and everything's all good. Psych, this not even Hotspot, bro.
I'm telling you, she plays too much. After fighting her, I couldn't be in the same area as her. Like after I boxed her, bro, I'm not doing no damage and ran off. I can't be in the same city no more. I gotta go. Cause she plays too much. She constantly walks up to you in the sky and it sneaks you, bro. I can't.
It's Madame Rouge in disguise. Oh nah. But we fast forward a bit and Robin is stranded. You don't know where the rest of his Titans is. They all out fighting the Brotherhood of Evil. Then he gets pulled up on by some suspicious black man and he's on go. But it just turns out it was Hotspot. But this not the real Hotspot, like I said before. This is Madame Rouge, and she reveals herself damn near immediately and punches the piss out of dog. Madame Rouge continues to try to combo up Robin, but he is dodging all these attacks, but he is getting backed up into a corner. His ass drops this smoke bomb, and Madame Rouge wafts the smoke away, and Robin is nowhere to be seen. As Lil Bro was behind her, threw a murder at Shorty. She tried to block, but that hoe was above her head as it blows up, dropping 11 rocks on her ass. He then tries to call the Titans on his communicator, but Madame Rouge talked too damn much, and he figures out that the Brotherhood of Evil is tracking all the Titans through their communicator. But he starts dipping away so he can send out one final message to the Titans. But Madame Rouge is on his ass. And pause.
This is the exact scene I was talking about when I said that Robin did Madame Rouge dirty later on. Now this scene, if she didn't have the powers that she had, this would have been a case on Robin. This would have been a body bag of Robin, a murder scene. Now, granted, they did throw a lot at her to the point where Robin could guess that she was durable, but there's no way he could have guessed that she was this durable. Watch.
Y'all might have seen this clip floating around on Twitter. And that clip was the initial reason why I wanted to do this video in the first place. Cause what Robin does to Madame Rouge in a little bit is absolutely insane. She does her little finger wag. Robin throws 3 bombs in a Burgerang. She dodges the first 2, but then we can see the pure shock on her face. Cause right with the bomb was a Burgerang, and that Burgerang hit a bomb and it exploded. Absolutely sub-zeroing her ass, but Robin's geeker ass was not finished. Cause he then proceeded to kick this shit out of her frozen body, smashing her.
Fatality. But we know she was durable, but he had no reason to believe that she was that durable. That you can freeze her molecules and then smash her. He had no probable cause to know that he was allowed to do that. Batman tendencies.
Her in the smithereens? That's murder. Now, her ass regenerated after, but how the hell was he supposed to know that that was gonna happen? I know animated Batman crazy ass somewhere smiling. But as Madame Rouge is regenerating in the background, Robin's over here sending the final message to the Titans. And he gets captured by Madame.
Personally, I don't know why Robin had his back turned the whole time. Like, you could have just kept your eyes on her. With how many times she came back, I gotta keep my eyes on her while I'm backing away. I'm running burners while I'm on the phone. Hey, bro, break your communicators, turn these off, regroup at the nearest hidden Titan bunker. Out, destroyed my communicator, got my shit, flew off. You sitting there with your back turned to her on the phone, like, bro, you're tweaking.
Madame Rouge, and that's the end of the fight. But I got one more fight for you boys, so let's get to it. And it's Robin versus Speedy, and I don't know how else to put it other than these two matched each other's freaks. Like, this is just 2 Caucasian men that don't care about nothing. That hit any and everybody with full force every time. And they both pull up on the same nigga to squabble. And I feel bad for them, and I know they're the villain. But Robin goes for that same old trusty, dusty junk.
Question is, which fight is this? Because I know most of the Titan fights, but so which fight is this one?
Kick. Boom, man.
Okay, Build the Beast. That means, and based on, okay, yeah, Build the Beast back. Okay, so they're in that one guy's place. I don't remember his name. I just know that, like, he's basically like a tournament game master holder to find the strongest heroes from each world or some lie like that. Basically, he gathered up Robin, Beast Boy, Cyborg, Speedy, other young male heroes, and other young male villains. And he basically made them all compete. And every time you lost, you supposedly went back home, but instead, what actually happened is that he put them like this like little device he had on them, and took their powers. Now, of course, they beat them. You know, eventually they beat them once they figured that out. Cool, but the funny thing about it is that after they beat him, he was really beaten, and literally the last frame, like the last scene of the episode, is him summoning the girls, the young girl heroes and villains there. Basically implying that he repeated the process, but of course, you know, he ain't beat again, obviously. Okay, you know, next episode, everybody back together. Anyway,
Man grabs Robin out of midair and throws his ass.
oh wait, I just remember why I paused this. That wasn't why I meant to say. The reason they jumped him because Beauty Beast is extremely strong, tanky, and fast. They're like, you know what, this guy's gonna beat our ass. So you know they said to jump him, which I respect. You can't beat him, join forces, and then beat him.
While Speedy starts shooting arrows at Dog and he's blocking him. So Robin and Speedy look at each other and then they both know what they gotta do. If I was Dog and I just saw Robin and Speedy lock eyes and then look back at me, I'm giving up right there, bro. You got it. They start throwing bombs and arrows at Dog. He is dodging all of them. And then Robin jumps over, bro. While Speedy shoots these 3 arrows at Dog's chest and he ate all 3 of them bitches. But Robin used Speedy's entire body as leverage to jump off of him and pull on old dude's horns, so dropping him on the ground. They finna turn this nigga into buffalo wings. Speedy says thanks, but Robin's like, what you thanking me for, nigga? We competing. As he freezes the ground under Speedy's feet. But that horned ass nigga was not.
That was a goofy ass fall, I ain't gonna cap. But Robin deviated for that, cause you know he did that at the same time he did that at the same time he jumped on the shoulders to get the Beauty Beast.
Done yet, cause he gripped Robin up as Speedy got up, shot this loaded ass dart at Dog. Robin got out of bro's clutches and goddamn, it rocked the mess out of dude.
Now this is what confused me, right? He took 3 like charged up arrows, but got smacked and pretty much knocked out by a boxing glove arrow. Like, come on, big dog.
I mean, cuz it's knocked the hell out. And then the platform that Robin and Speedy are on starts to break. Robin and Speedy over here getting leverage on these broken rocks. And then after that, they start scrapping while the rocks are falling. I thought you niggas said this was a friendly competition. Y'all out for blood. Speedy knocks Robin.
This fight scene between them was so gas to me, bro. Cause I'm that guy who likes to fight. I like to see how the fighting. I like to see the details of the left, right, uppers, the mix ups, the hand in combo. I like seeing the combos. I like martial arts. So when I see two martial arts fights and whatever it is, I love it. And these two was going combo for combo, weave for weave, block for block, punch for punch, kick for kick. And the way they fought falling down was crazy because when they started falling down completely and it was boxing in the air, oh my god.
But off of Robin, Robin pulls his ass down with them as they're not just free falling, throwing hands. This is crazy. But Speedy knocks Robin's ass away with his bow to another throwing hands. This is crazy. But Speedy knocks Robin's ass away with his bow to another rockers. They both start falling down to the ground. They get there and they don't even give each other a time to breathe. They'll breathe respite just straight to their hands. It is. But then they start going staff forward bow as they start talking crazy to one another. But Speedy hits these step back triple arrows on Robin as he's dodging out of.
I ain't gonna lie, they were really enjoying themselves here because they're both competitive. But because Robin, like he obviously won the fight, right? In the tournament, but Speedy lost because he's definitely going to show it because he's showing this fight in particular. Speedy lost when he tried to keep up Robin in close quarters combat. Because basically this whole fight was basically boiled down to Speedy shooting at him, Robin circling around him, dodging to eventually he get close to the fight him hand in combat or not hand in by melee range. Now Speedy blocked a good bit of hits, but instead of backing up or like making room, he decided to swing back, which I'm going to point out later when they get to that part.
Out of the way. But Robin blocks one of the bows by throwing a bomb at it. Then Speedy starts shooting more arrows at Robin. He dodges those and then he shoots these triple arrows at Dog. He dodges that set, but those holes was heat seekers. Robin makes them hoes explode right before they can touch him, as his ass starts running around the wall like a damn gerbil. Speedy's trying to boom his ass, but Robin throws 3 smoke bombs at Dog, and as the smoke starts to clear, Robin's on that ass. He is finna hit Speedy with that trusty dusty flying kick, but bro netted his ass before he could even do anything. But right before Robin got netted, he threw an ice bomb at Speedy. And at this point, I'm starting to get flashbacks to when he kicked the mess out of Madame Rose. I'm thinking he's finna actually kill this nigga Speedy. And I'm not gonna lie, he really might have if his ass was not in the net. But both Robin and Speedy break out of their bondage at the same time. As Robin throws a Boomerang bomb, but Speedy dodges, and that hoe comes back at Robin, and he times the bow and arrow shot just right.
You can't tell me he didn't try to kill Robin. Because that explosion was too close to his face, too big for him not to be trying to kill Robin. That's crazy.
To where that hoe blows up at Robin's face. But Robin jumped out of the way, but he pulled up on Speedy, and he started putting that.
This is where he messed up at. This is what Speedy messed up at.
Pressure on him with that bow staff. I mean, his ass is not letting up.
I pointed out.
Just hit that.
Right there. He swung. He blocked. That's fine. But that swing was unnecessary. You could have took out an arrow, throw it as maybe like a little distraction, like back jump, side notch an arrow, something like that.
After he hit, and then he hits.
And look, he dodged right after that. Instead of dodging, instead of doing that swing and dodge, those 2 seconds of time you could have used to backstep, sidestep, something to get some space. You do not want to box Robin. You're not built like that. Robin learned from Batman. You learned from Green Arrow. Green Arrow is a pseudo Batman. Batman is better than the Green Arrow. Therefore, automatically you learn from a lesser master than Robin. And on top of that, Batman and Robin fight hand-to-hand combat all the time, where you and Green Arrow stay in the back. And that alone makes it to where you should not have tried to fight Robin hand-to-hand in the first place. Granted, you had much of a choice. Robin pulled up on you, but you, at the end of the day, you really shouldn't have just tried to make space. Stay in your lane. Cause you were doing good fighting him at range, to the point like you almost had him a couple of times at range, but you tried to fight close range, and now look what happened. Stay in your lane.
With this fake out bow staff hit, just to turn around and kick the piss out of his feet, breaking his bow in half. But now that Speedy got kicked in the mouth and he got no bow, Robin declares himself the winner, and Speedy's like, was it really worth it? As this nigga just fucking explodes. But that's the end of the fights, man. I got
tight beat. The hands were great though. Hey, but I do hope y'all enjoy my random commentary I brought about. I talked about the show and the commentary about the fights that he is showing. But like, share, comment, all that kind of stuff. I don't really tell you how to do it, but I hope y'all do it. But anyway, I love y'all, man. Peace.